Alright, getting back to the GP38-2, I've gone ahead and I ordered and received and installed a Digitrax SDXH167D. Yeah, I know that Digitrax decoders isn't everyone's cup of tea, especially since that the sound quality of the decoders has much to be desired, and after initial testing and tweaking, I can understand why. But this is the thing, folks. I, among others, am a brother on a budget. I would love to put a soundtracks decoder in here. I would love to, install a decoder buddy and a soundtracks decoder, or anything of that sort. The only thing is, decoders, especially sound decoders, cost. Period. Now, you have yet to see what I have to do with the Proto E8 units. But the thing is that I was looking for a sound decoder, but I wasn't willing to break the bank for it. Especially with this particular locomotive. The E8A, on the other hand, which is yet to be discussed, that is, you'll see what I've done. But here we are with the Jeep 38, and I've got it installed, and this isn't Kapton tape. Well, not Kapton tape. Kapton tape. This is... Give me a second. This is heat-resistant tape by Make Market, which is a brand that you can pick up at Michael's. This heat-resistant tape can withstand up to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. So I would think that it's just as good and more easily accessible to obtain than Kapton tape. So that's what I went with, and that's the decision that I made. So here we are, and I'm going to go ahead and switch on the main line. So that's the sound that I'm dealing with. It didn't sound, at first it didn't sound so spectacular, but then I got to reading, how to improve the sound quality. Now, people have swapped out the speaker that came pre-installed with the decoder. There's this nice little capacitor, but I got to reading, and it said to set CV58 to 6. Was it CV58? I don't recall. Give me 1 second. Alright, thanks so much for waiting. So, as it turns out, it was a I looked in the model railroader forums, and it said, of course, change CV58 to 15, which is the max. And it said to change the prime mover value, which is CV140, to 5. And then change it back to 60. So that's what I did, and that's what I got. Now, CV60, which is the settings for the type of locomotive that you are installing it with. I mean, you could do it with an SD70, you could do it with a GEVO. But CV60 set to 0 is default set for a GP38-2. So that's what I got. Now I still have the address still set to 3 because I haven't chosen a road number yet. And I'm waiting on the road number because I'm waiting on the decals that I'm going to affix to the shell, because I've already painted the shell, and you gotta wait for me to put the decals on so you'll see the big reveal. Right now I'm just showing you what I got. Now these bulbs are Eve model grain of wheat bulbs. With the Eve model, you get what you pay for. And so now the light works in the forward direction. That you have there for the reverse. The bell, I wasn't too crazy about. And I did check online to see the sound of a typical Jeep 38 bell. So that is a Jeep 38 bell. The horn, I was checking out all the horns, and this is what I stuck with. So that's what we got. Now, my understanding is that when you start this locomotive off, and believe me, setting it to speed step 4, it's very nice, but you gotta hit the F6 in order to get that real prime mover acceleration sound. Oh. Come back, come back. And F7 to lower the prime mover sound. So this is where we are with the Jeep 38-2. Alright, slight, maybe drastic change of plan. As far as the wiring for DCC had gone, everything was 5x5. I got the decoder to work. The wiring was fine. The wiring for the lights was fine. We were on track until it came time to put the shell back on. The shell was not having it. Seems that the shell was not compatible with how I had wired this thing for DCC. Certainly, sure, I could have removed the RTR circuit board and then just wire the decoder straight to the locomotive itself, and just just have it run by DCC that way. But I said the heck with it, so this thing is now DC, and and it works, and it works for me. So this decoder, this Digitrax decoder, is not going back. It could be used for another locomotive in my collection that is DCC ready, and can accommodate a 9-pin decoder. So we'll see.